Build Pioneers, a series where the viewers become the protagonists. Each week I pick a weapon and you guys have to brainstorm the weirdest build that actually works for the weapon. Every Wednesday I try your weapon live on my stream and with whatever build you sent me, and then I rank it depending on its originality and effectiveness. Well, long time no see. The series has actually kept going strong, so we're gonna see a bunch of episodes daily until we catch up to the current one. Which means that this is an episode that has happened a few weeks back, and the next weapon of the next week has actually already happened almost a month already. Whoops. Once again, our first person to send a build is Gashabae. He's really loving the series, it seems like, and I'm glad to see that. So, Gasha, let's see what you have cooked up for us. So, Amanata is very interesting because it's a weapon that has two very specific modes that you don't see often on melee weapons. One of them is Boru's Contempt that he has used, and the other one is Amanata Pressure, which is specific to the weapon. It's really cool. Right here, I see a build that is focused on gas afflictions and lasting sync to make the gas procs last longer. It is quite interesting. I like the idea and it seems really good in execution, but we'll see. He's also using Wisp. Oh, he's using Airborne Wisp with Crepuscular, I see, and Pull. I would watch 15 seconds of video to get an idea of how the setup is supposed to work. I understand, like, what you're trying to do. Don't want to do it though, because pull is kind of crazy. We'll see. Wait. I mean, the only thing is like replacing Zada's Whisper with pull, I guess. Which let's do it. Why not? Should have pull. I don't have pull. It's Zoer. I could use Larva. Larva could go pretty hard too. Maybe. How much is Ensnare? 10 meters. Okay. I'll do Larva. So, this is it. My idea is what he's using is probably, and obviously, one thing, you know, you don't have to tell me twice, we're using Dexterity Arcanes. Dexterity Arcanes are 100% mandatory here. My idea here, anyways, is that he is using pull to pull people close to him. And then he puts Breathe Surge and then he melees them for the gas procs. Which is interesting. We'll see. Let's go to Titan. I don't remember what arcanes I have, but I don't think it will matter too much, to be honest. Try Crepuscular makes sense though. Alright. Arva. So, what range is my larva? Oh, it's good actually. My duration is pretty bad, but everything else is good. So, it's a pretty interesting combo here. Overall, just this is enough to like kill enemies outright and very quickly, which is really nice. A bit carried by Wisp, not gonna lie. I have Avenger on this too. I'm hitting like some decent crits here. Here we get a good combo. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, I like this. So let's go fix the build a bit and add more arcanes so we can do good stuff. This low-key sounds like Risk of Rain to music. Yeah, it does. And that's like a good idea as well. I should do that in one of the next episodes. Risk of Rain 2 goes super hard with their music. Okay, let's see. So we have 73 duration, 100 range, 93 strength. We can probably take strength a bit down. Oh wow, Patagim is better. I have Lightning Dash though. Okay. That should be fine, more or less. And we can add range. I'm fine losing a bit of strength. It's not a big deal, in my opinion. Like, this is fine, more or less. I will probably perform way better. Okay, let's fix the arcanes as well. We have Strike and we have Crepuscular. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see. So there is like a lot of dots happening here, basically, because we have some interesting stuff happening with like gas and then blast at the same time. So if we just keep putting larva here, you see larva, people just die to the gas proc directly. You don't even need to do anything after. That's really cool. I need to get a tiny bit larger room though, but the gas procs are hitting. Move a bit. Right, perfect. Bring people here. Let's see. Oh, they're not in the gas proc. Oh, but it works. It still works. Amazing. But yeah, let's try here. Holy shit! What the fuck? Yo, come here. Okay, it doesn't outright kill on its own for like a little bit, but that might also be a bit my fault. It's really good though, I like this. This is a fun ass build. I feel like you don't really need Wisp for this, you can just do any Warframe with Breed Surge. Like Mag with Breed Surge probably is better here, because then you can like put your third ability and armor ship a bit, and that's gonna be way better. But yeah, it's nice. Larva also sometimes doesn't target people because it has a low H6. That could be like a bit weird. But yeah, this is nice. Any recommendations for Garuda? Just finished crafting her this morning. Yes, you should go for quick thinking build. So like arcane battery, quick thinking, and go all tank, drain tank build. It's gonna be way too good for you. You cannot really die with her if you do that. It's way too comfy. Then you can even add shield gating as well to that, but you don't need to. No, this is your build. That does don't have mag subsume Gasha. But I like this. This is nice. Why not bottom match Garuda 5 casts? You don't need to. You can be way more like lazy with it and it works. Look at that! She walked back to the gas proc and died. Okay, goated. Yo, honestly goated. But yes, so first of all, Nourish Garuda is absolutely troll. Because Nourish has an ability, you should think of it as an ability to regen your energy, not to get damage, okay? And basically, Garuda, she already has her 3 built in, which is basically infinite energy. Zara's is goated though. Zara's is what I use, and it works perfectly with your 4th ability and weapons. with the other build, you don't need to spam as much. You can be a bit more free with your weapons, and meleeing is extremely strong. The sounds are insane. The first time I saw this build in channel was mind blowing. Yeah, it's really nice. This is a really good first build. Look at that. It's kind of scary picking a melee weapon for this series because you're like, oh, how many interesting builds will we see from melee weapons? But this one is definitely one of them. I'll vouch. You know, if I bring them close to this, I can also like... Wait, let's try it. So, place one here. And do this. To get the extra range. Then slam here or something. Doesn't work. Yeah. Still good though. Still good. Synergistic and shit. Can probably work with other frames as long as you have Breach Surge. Better on Wisp because of the invis, but I think Breach Surge plus grouping ability plus this is really good. That's nice. Does this have Crepuscular? I really like the fact that the Slam still has the CD buff since Whisper. Yeah, it does. I used Crepuscular with it. So Gashabae. Originality, I think a strong 9. Really cool gas build overall. Effectiveness 8.5 or 9. What does chat say for effectiveness? Someone explain, like I have half a brain cells that as Whisper. Wait, chat, tell me. 9 as vid, 7, 8. So effectiveness of 8. I agree. I was gonna do 8.5, but let's do 8. Because, you know, overall. Very good, very strong first build. Good job, Gashabae. Alright. Henku. New guy. New bro. Welcome to the series. He has all the value. Okay, well. Sure. Animosity Amanata with Amanata pressure. Okay. This is... Wait, is this cold? Yeah, that's cold. That's just cold. Alright, so his build is a Revenant with just Eternal War, so I'm gonna take my Eternal War Wisp build instead, and we'll see how this does. Should be good. So Animosity, utilizing bleed procs and crit damage. Okay. Fun. Let's see how it sucks up. But yeah, I'm like spamming fucking heavy attack, bro. Maybe Discipline's merit was not the play. We could have added more range on the Tenokai attack, but... Jeez. Overall, we do get some extra dots from Amanata pressure, and the heavy attacks do hit for a lot because of Animosity. So I can say this is working quite well. With red pits as well, we have a gas proc there. Come on. 36 million. See, this is a really good build. 17 million. I think that's a bit of Panzer work as well, but that's still doing a lot of damage, and that's doing a lot of damage without adding any type of oh shit, I wasted my combo. Without adding any type of DPS ability, which is really good. We just have attack speed. Or I shouldn't say DPS ability, but damage ability, because attack speed is DPS. It's not damage. So. Honestly, besides the fact that it's kind of boring as a playstyle, because, you know, it's Amanata, like, you don't have combos on this weapon. The only combo you have is this one, and it's laughable as a combo. It's better to just spam E, which isn't too bad of a thing. It's just brainless spam E into heavy attack. I think if the heavy attack had more range, this would become, like, way better, because, you know, you could have, it's not called Discipline's Merit. That's what the one we use. What was it called? The one that gives 3 meter range. I don't remember, but, you know, that one. How did Bro do Toxin? I have Amanata Pressure. It gives me, like, a random status effect. Really good, to be honest. There, 2 heat. Viral. Get random status effect from Amanata Pressure. Pretty cool. I want to see Acolyte Build because it's hard to know because melees are so OP, chat. It's hard to know how much damage I'm doing if I don't have an Acolyte to test it on. So I think Acolytes will test the DPS of this like the best out of every build. So the rounds might be a bit longer. So far it's looking good though. Not as original as a build as Gashabae, but definitely stronger, I would say. I would say this is either 8.9 or 9 effectiveness. We'll see on the Acolyte itself what we get. My phase 1 solo Acolyte. Opportunities reach. Thank you, Hydroid. That one. Opportunities reach would be goated on this, not gonna lie. 438 kills. So we're over 100 kills per minute. Pretty good. Okay, the moment I killed the guy that gave him 90% DR, he took 2.3 million gold from the slash box or something. You know, like it. We're Acolytes. Yes. The hell? Get out of here. Oh yeah, that's half of his health. 62k damage. It's kinda on par with Gashabae actually. Not that better. The thing would give this 8 effectiveness as well. Still, solid entry. So, Henku, welcome to the series. You get an originality of either 7.5 or 8. What does chat say? I'll leave chat to that. Effectiveness I give same as Gashabae. I feel like they did similar damage. You guys say 7.5 or 8 on originality. It's called slash build. 7, no hate. Okay, 7. I mean, I kind of like the idea of cold. It's not bad, but yeah, 7. If it was my build, you would say 2. Nah, hell no. If it was your build, I would be like, oh my god, why not opportunities reach? And then I would give you probably same 7.5. Yeah, still good job, Henku. Really good. Mostly just Tenokai spam, but feels pretty effective unless you're on Morsel. Alright, T-Rex with the Amanata. I muted my microphone by accident. Sorry. Amanata plus Zephyr. This one has Primed Reach and Modus Impact. See, on Gashabae's build, Modus Impact would have been the icing on the cake. That would have been so crazy, but yeah, kinda sad. So this is max range Amanata with like urban Amanata. Okay. Zephyr with aero vantage and yeah, just aim gliding. So kind of a similar build, but with electricity here in Afflictions. Why Afflictions though? Does it knock down? What does it even do? So that mod, where is it? This mod, when you're doing aerial attacks, you gain +2 range. I think it's either +2 or +3. I think it's +2, which means on his build, where he's just like aim gliding with Amanata and just spreading gas procs, that would have been so sick. Not gonna lie. Alright, so this, and our arcane is Afflictions, which I still don't understand, kinda, but it's whatever. Alright, so this is our Zephyr, yeah. I'll just tag you, do the rest. Hold on, it's okay. Alright, Electric, huh? If I go here, Electric is gonna kind of demolish, so I'm gonna go these Grenier enemies. Julia. Okay, let's see. So I won't really need to use my one here, because you know Zephyr moments. Oh, it's weird with Zephyr because of the Okay. Similar idea to the previous build, but with Zephyr instead. Not as effective. Uses different element, which is, you know, it's okay. In terms of damage, it's like kind of whatever, but my theory is, no, not my theory, my question is, does this knock down enemies? Because if it does, yeah, I can kind of see that, yeah? But I'm not sure if it does. Or I guess Afflictions counts because these enemies are ragdolled by Zephyr. Maybe it does. Can see their procs. No, it doesn't. They have two. The Afflictions doesn't make much sense. I think exposure would be like way better here. Doesn't knock down either with its range attack. Like a really range attack. Definitely more interesting execution with all the extra range. Which wasn't very needed because you're on Zephyr. Not sure. They also had spring-loaded blade. I have something else. I didn't put this in. Pretty sure they used 4 on a more open tile set and it did way more damage. Oh, I see. What am I missing? Oh, this. Okay. So wait, that's. I mean, that's even less damage now. What the fuck? Well, I'll try that tornado tech, but tornado tech could, in theory, do way better. But tornadoes are OP. I mean, it's kind of crazy. We'll see. See? Does that work now? No, Affliction still doesn't work, even with the natives. So it makes 0 sense to me. It's like not using an arcane now. You know? Like sure, tornadoes work better, but look at this. Damage is kind of pitiful. That's because Afflictions is not really doing anything. Obviously, when you have tornadoes are gonna one-shot. That's because that's Zephyr. I don't know, it's kind of weird. If I could use like my 2 and then take care of it, that would have been way more interesting. But you know, you can clearly see how overpowered the tornadoes are with this, not gonna lie. Also, Zephyr for some reason is kind of weird with the air advantage mode. Like you jump and then you press it and you still go down a bit before it just stops. It kind of makes you wish you didn't have your passive. It's gonna be like easier without your passive. Unironically. Weird. Overall weird. Oh, he had Twirling Spire. Wait. I didn't realize. Does that make a difference on the aerial attack? It probably doesn't, but... Apology farming? Oh boy. I wanna see real quick. I'm not gonna play the mission, I'm just gonna go in and see if it makes any difference. If it doesn't, we just get out and raid it. Bro, I would just wanna test the melee weapon. Get me out of Arcwing. Okay. Alright. So yes, this is different, and now this can knock down, but this... Oh, it is different. Hold up. Hold up, now this might make sense. Let's see. Not for Zephyr and her tornadoes, but at least this. You know, the attack that knocks enemies down. It still knocks it. It still doesn't knock them down. God damn it. Does it at least knock them down like this? Yes, this actually knocks them up. So if you have like, if you do normal combo, this can work, but without normal combo, like, yeah, I don't know. So maybe they tried something else because of Twirling Spire and they forgot to change it. Not sure. Let's see what they have on the video. They need those up. Okay, so yeah, same thing as me. Awesome. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, it's good because Zephyr, but I just wish your Arcane did something. Your Arcane right now is not doing anything. And with how frequent you're spamming your 4 and everything, because you want to, it's obvious. Isn't a... Bro, don't stop my music. Isn't a melee exposure Arcane like way better here? Like this can be way better. Extra corrosive damage on melee strikes? Hell yeah. So T-Rex, your build gets an originality of 7 again, and an effectiveness of 5 out of 10. It would dilute the other elements, no less electric rocks. Yes, but still it's more damage. I don't know if it's like, cause you're a Zephyr, right? So I'm not sure if it's worth it. Cause Zephyr will take in the corrosive. It's weird, right? You have a lot of dilemmas, but the issue is his Arcane doesn't work. Like, if I do this, it's the same build. It doesn't change anything. That's the issue. And on its own, without Zephyr 4, it doesn't do much either, sadly. Which is why I'm giving it a 5. If it could stand on its own with like Zephyr 2 or something, that would have been way more interesting, but yeah. So, Boru. Did he send 2 builds? Alright, I'll check this one because it's pure toxin. It's, yeah, I mean, you sent it first and it's pure toxin. I don't see why I would, yeah. Twirling Spire again, Condition Overload, Blood Rush, yeah. Afflictions. Okay, so just pure toxin, okay. See here, Afflictions because of Twirling Spire can make sense. It's more normal. Let's take the Wisp with the attack speed steroid again on Warcry, because it's funny. And see what it does. I think it should be really good, and because it's pure toxin, if I take it versus Corpus, it's gonna one-tap them, so I think I'm gonna take it versus Grenier. or Deimos units. Honestly, not a bad idea to go pure Toxin. Like, if I say pure Toxin build and Corpus Bane, that could also be, like, pretty interesting. Dude. I mean, honestly, it makes sense that it's good, but... Bruh! Okay. It's kind of goated. Obviously, it's not gonna be as good versus Acolyte, because, you know, it's Afflictions, but... And it turns through everything. We're so bad. The whole combo also has a nuke down, neutral right mouse button. Okay. The forward combo seems pretty jacked. What the fuck is this? I like this stance, not gonna lie. Barely used it. I didn't really like how slow it was, but it's very effective if you have attack speed. See, this build is not much better than the others in terms of how strong it is, but you know what makes a huge difference on it? Opportunities reach. Like, opportunities reach makes a huge difference on this. Holy shit. Kinda insane how much of a difference it makes compared to the other 10, okay? Look at that. That range is crazy. I like that. Alright, let's do Acolyte killing as well, to see how much worse it is versus the Acolyte, so we can evaluate a bit. I don't think it's gonna be as good as the other builds because of the Afflictions plus Toxin. Acolytes, I think, are resistant to Toxin, or at least some of them are, so... it's gonna have a bit of a harder time taking care of those. Honestly, this with Amanata pressure maybe instead of condition overload could be peak. Now, I'm not saying this like for originality. I'm saying this because condition overload, it benefits from like 3 or 4 status effects here. So it's only 10% better than Amanata pressure if you don't prime. And if you have Amanata pressure, you get the extra random status effect, which is at times extremely strong. I'm poor, I don't have that mode. You can just buy it for Fate Pearls or whatever they're called. Alright. Oh no, it's Violet! Alright, I'll let her... Why is she dying? Why did she start dying? Huh? Just use a primer hound? Yeah, true, but I mean, at the same time, I don't know, the extra status effect is still Probably better than that. Overall, that's still really good. I like this build. Idea of going pure into Toxin and then having Toxin slash affected by afflictions is good. So yeah, like this. With your Boru. Boru. You get an originality of 7.5 and an effectiveness of 9. I don't even know how the Acolyte died. I'm gonna be real. So yeah, effectiveness of 9 is completely justified in my opinion. This is pretty bonkers. So UglyB Build sold the weapon like a century ago, so you get Pint. Ah, stanceless if you want, don't matter, dude. It's bright. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a slam build idea now, but I don't have a okay. So this, use Lavos with Valence Fusion, Augment, Viral, and Ready Steel Aura. Subsume Roar if you are amolistic or something. So if we're amolistic, we subsume Roar, but I don't think we're amolistic. We only have, yeah, different ones. I'll do the Zada's Whisper shenanigans again. Oh wait, he had, wait, Ready Steel. Shit, we have a problem. There, I can put Ready Steel now. Build is the same, who cares about abilities anyways? Did he say anything? No. Use Naramon for Killer's Rush. Wait, what? Okay, how do I get a finisher though? Like, I hear you, but... okay. Can I get a finisher from the arcane that I have that stuns enemies? If that's so, then this can work. Otherwise, then we're cooked. GG. What do you mean there are other focus schools on Matter? Okay? But Killer's Rush is like, I've heard of it before. I've tried using it, but I'm like, finisher. Like, how the hell do I get finisher? Oh, he wants me to go viral. This just keeps getting worse and worse! Oh my god. Alright. Here we go. We have viral. We have roar. And let's go Amanata. So, heavy attack. You know what's the weirdest part about this build? We're using heavy attack Amanata, but we don't have a... what do you call it? We don't have a... Wait, how do I get a finisher as operator? Like, I'm trying, but... it doesn't do anything. It can only mellow. I don't know. The real BCEZ, thank you for the follow. Consider using operator abilities. I mean, I know about this one, but normally it's... there we go, okay. Now we have Killer's Rush. Look at that. I think the sling bug, because the sling normally just leaves them able to be finished, but I need to press one of them, then that. Honestly, I mean, it works. It does good damage. But I don't reach 8x to take care of Amanata pressure, sadly. I'm like almost there. You know, I'm like, with a Riven I can get it. And that's the whole point. This doesn't work without a Riven. So I need to like hit a bit and then heavy, because otherwise I don't have shits. As I am right now. Whether even this can work great, but I don't have that ribbon. I'm not spending the plat, I'm sorry. I like the idea though. It's not that strong, but I like the idea. I like the idea. Because, like, I know the sling opens them to finishers, but... Like... Where is it? When Islam as operators, which is the Warframe Grand Example combo? No. No. Slings them. The second ability increases the width of the next void sling by 200%. Enemies with are vulnerable to finishers. Oh, it's only when you press 2. Okay. I see. That makes more sense. I thought it was on slings in general. That makes more sense. If I had a Raven mod here, this would have been crazy. I don't, so you know, I can't unlock its full potential, and it's decent. So UglyB, originality, I think you get a 9, 8.5 or a 9. I think a 9 though. Like this is just pure heavy attack build with no elementals. I like this, but effectiveness you will get like a 4. It's not very good, sadly, and it requires a Riven. Maybe 4.5, but yeah. I don't know. It's really creative, but yeah. Arcane Strike, very important. Okay. Gas Magnetic Vortex. Did he cook? Discipline's merits. You know, here if you're doing like slam, it could make sense more, but we'll see. So yeah, let's see. Vortex. Arcane Strike, very important. Oh yeah? Attack speed important? Well, guess what? You're getting the attack speed. Oh, but not Naramon. Please get me out. Not Naramon, Chief. He doesn't have Bane, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll do Void again. I like Void. As every type of enemy. Slam without Naira. What is being cooked? Did he mention Naira? Let's see. You can figure yourself what the build do. It simple. Replace discipline merit with opportunities reach. God damn it, Divine! I prefer using Roar Speed Buff because it feels so good with the builds to survival. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think Naira is absolutely necessary if you do Slam build, not gonna lie. Like, Slam's already super strong. Let's see. What has he cooked? It doesn't seem bad, honestly. As a build, it looks okay. So this is my idea of what he does to the build. He gets Tenokai and then he slam attacks. Which with discipline merit makes a bit more sense. I don't know, but okay. I see them vortex procs. So Vortex, oh, that's why he swapped it, because he wants to proc Vortex, group them up, and then slam attack. Okay. That does make sense if you actually thought of that. Yeah, see, because now you get Vortex here and then boom. Yo, honestly, this is really nice. This is close to what I did. I think this might be better than mine. Not gonna lie. Because I kinda fucked with Afflictions, and Afflictions is not that creative. Oh no, I changed it to Animosity, never mind. But my build is similar to this. I don't think I went gas though, I went something else. I don't remember. Maybe I did go gas. Damage is not too crazy, but because it gets so much AoE, look at that. That is really nice as AoE. Terminates Gaben. What the fuck? What did Gaben do? Twin, where is my what? Wait, is this bugged? It's broken. It's broken weirdly. Oh my god, wait, what? Where are my enemies going? Wow, look at this. Wow, the damage is low. Okay, mine is a bit better after all. Its effectiveness is like good, but I really like the creativity of this. What the fuck? How many heavy? Oh my god. Okay, I think I have my verdicts here. It's like, you know, the moment I get a heavy unit, my damage just... It does nothing. Divine. Your build gets an originality of 9, once again. And an effectiveness of 6. Because the damage against those Eximus units are... Oof. I need like 4 heavy attacks, bro. That is not normal. If it was a bit better damage, then this could win, but it's lacking a bit in terms of that. Sadly. And I'm not sure why even. Like maybe on Nova it's better, but that's just... How could you get more damage into this, unironically? Make this work better. With Vortex, because I like the Vortex stuff a lot. Like maybe Amanata pressure instead of whipping wounds, but no, whipping wounds is needed. Maybe instead of galvanized steel. I'm not sure how much galvanized steel is doing. Overall it's good, but if it was a bit better, this could easily win. I really like this idea. Onova is better because you get times 2 damage from her 4. Yeah, of course, but like, damn. He says he uses Roar Speedva because it feels good with the build and survival, which is, you know, it makes a lot of sense. If he had a bit more damage onto this, this would easily win. But I think 6 effectiveness is justified with how many heavy attacks I needed. So, Jay, subsume pull onto your frame. Well, that's that. I include the Wisp Cataclysmic Gate build and a Citrine build, but really any frame with pull and Arcane Fury will work. Let's go. Let's see. Let's try it. It's corrosive, so Grenier make the most sense. And we just wanna group up as many enemies as possible with our grouping tool. And you know, I don't have full, so I'm gonna use larva. Full is probably one of the greatest grouping tools. I might need subsume mag. If we keep using full, I will need the subsume mag. I will do it for the next episode, probably, if I remember. I hope I do. Maybe the rank 2 melee exposure is like important, so he doesn't get like too much shits. He doesn't get too much corrosive damage. Because then he loses the cold box, right? Might try that, not sure. I mean, he probably would have mentioned it, right? There's no way you figure out something this creative and you don't mention it. Overall, the build is good though. Good utilization of melee exposure. Look at that. Really nice. I understand why people also have pull but no larva. I think larva is kind of a better grouping tool even though it has a less, but they have it because obviously farming mag is 100 times easier and less painful than farming my goat Nidus. So yeah. I don't blame people at all for that. Overall, really good damage numbers. Really good damages in general. Oh, we still get some cold stacks in there, so I like this. I'm gonna actually wait for the Acolyte to test effectiveness here. 7.7 million is really good. Although, this is once again what I was saying. I think if Discipline's merits was opportunities reach, for this build specifically, it would work. But on Divine's build, for example, maybe Discipline's merit is better. Because you get more heavies, and it relies on heavies. I understand this one relies on heavies a bit as well, but your heavies having the extra range so they can hit everybody that you have to pick up, it's pretty important. Because I mean, the damage is already... I don't think you need any more. Look at this. I love Panzer. I love Panzer. Panzer has saved my life like 4 times already. He's the best. He's just the GOAT. Like I can't stress this enough, Blub. He's the GOAT, Blub. What my larva doing? As long as he's alive, I literally can die. It's crazy. Alright, we get Acolyte. We get Angst, which is decent. Whoa! 206? Wait, that's a one-shot. 206k damage is so much. It's genuinely like one-shot even in like 3 months run, maybe. Onto the Acolyte. Really good, really fucking strong, not gonna lie. Having CO and melee afflictions at the same time is buggy as fuck right now. I'm doing 1 damage as Gunsum. Interesting. Fucked up my combo. Oops. I mean, I get it back instantly. This also rerolls, because you group enemies and you do like a lot of attacks. If I do this, like I reroll my Amanata rolls almost every time I group enemies, which is pretty good. Because it's per hit. I like it. Let's see, does he mention anything? Says on another pressure, yes, it says yes. Discipline is required for consistent heavy attacks. Exposure here for armorship. No need for parts of power enemies, but feel free to use if you like. Spam enemies spawn for you, renderize them. Any frame with Pollen Arcane Fury would work. It doesn't actually have anything about exposure rank too, so might just be that. Okay. Overall, this is really good still. I like this build. Jay, you were our last week's winner, And this time for originality, I think I will give you a 7.5. Can get more original for sure, but effectiveness, this is one of the better builds. And it's on par with Boru's, so you get a 9 out of 10 for effectiveness. This is really good. So this build is literally same ranking as Boru's build. Very good. Very, very good job to both of you. So far, the person in the lead is still Gashabae, but, you know, so far some really, really good attempts at beating him. Next we have Cyclone Kraken, aka Hydroid. The Amanata was gambling with this week is built around melee duplicate and slash damage. Rank 8 sacrificial still gets numbers. Ooh. Rank 8 sacrificial steel. That could be a problem. Can be max but more optimum with rank 8. I understand that. That's why... that's so unlucky. So this, and you're saying this because Amanata's rolls are giving way too much critical chance, yeah, they give 40. Let's see. Okay. And then he's using Necros with Nourish. Wait, you subsumed Necros 4? Why, man? Why subsume his 4? His 4 is so goated. What the fuck? Using it with Nourish Necros just to test, and this pretty cool slasher from Roller or a Bane would make this really strong. But it's probably just not as strong as a quick tool. Okay. I'm down to use Necros, not gonna lie. I have Roar on him, so... You know, I'm down for this. Get minions with his 1? No, but Shield of Shadows, no? This is insane. It don't matter. It just, yeah. This should work just fine, as it is. So, you don't have a Bane, right? Wait, I'm doing Void. Any frame recommend Nourish and Roar? No, I'll do Necros, I like him. He's, like, close to my playstyle. I should head off to bed. Good night all and have fun. Thank you, Jack Namida. Thank you for your submission, man. Probably see you tomorrow, because I bet most of you guys will be here tomorrow for the new update. Alright. So, now we're chilling. I can't die anymore. I heavy attack on accident, it's whatever. I have Hunter, so, you know, slot or viral procs will be really easy to get, I think. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I see the double hits. They do go pretty hard. I wish I could get to red crits with a heavy attack, but it's sadly not possible even with Dreamer's Wrath, but it's whatever, not a big deal. See you later today. Bro. It's gonna be very fun tomorrow, I can already tell. Honestly, in terms of how well it performs this, I mean, the damage of these slash procs are really showing out. Even without, like... I don't know, without the heavy attacks even, it's just really good damage overall. And I'm like not using Boru, so. So the next heavy unit I find, I checked it out real quick. Because it is honestly very good. Oh, we got Acolyte already. Okay. Maybe here we will see the actual damage, because melee duplicate is kind of hard to judge the damage of it. Stormint, I had a slash pick, so I think she might have died with that one heavy attack, but heavy attack damage is good. The non-heavy attack damage is very focused on the slash procs, which on base still path is not as great, but the higher you go, the better it is. Look at that. That is wow. That is a lot of damage. Nice. Not bad. Honestly, 922k slash. This is some pretty good stuff. Hey. My own Jade Light Xmas. Basically, the only reason why I'm using Roar on this guy is to give the Jade Light Xmas more damage, because they can get some crazy hitbox on the enemies. I was thinking the Gamma passive would proc with half the hits and would duplicate. Yeah, it sadly doesn't, but the duplicate does help building up combo faster. Say no to gambling. Necrospine before and after gambling. If this is an actual fashion, this is cool. I like this. I like this. This is nice. This is the first duplicate build as well, so I dig this. I don't think I'm gonna copy it like the other one, but I like this build. So, Hydroid Prime. Originality, get an 8. And effectiveness, you will also get an 8. This is a really nice build. I like this. I like how it's structured. Really good. So, next up we have Nakasta. Gas with melee exposure build. Using mecha build Kome for priming by spamming first and or what the fuck? Gas exposure. Listen, I'm down to play Kome, but going mecha Kome to prime enemies, that doesn't sound like priming. That sounds like the mecha set is like outright Kome. Not gonna lie. Mecha set Kome does like literally fucking 500 quintillion damage. I've seen it. Like, I've seen crazy damages with it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna prime that, but I'm down to use Kome. I really am. I don't think I need to change anything. I'll just put Strike here for a bit extra attack speed, and that should be good enough. Although, I'm curious to see what arcanes you have used on your Kome. You also have Sunika Kubro. Aegis and Energize, okay. So I'm going a bit more aggressive than you are. Not really hard to survive with Kome, like you don't need much, so... Alright, let's see. Alright, what do we start? We start with a 20. Okay, I'll do 2 first and then I'll do... Enemies affected with heat. I mean, hear me out. It's already priming on its own. Not gonna lie. I have Rain of Vitality. Topic. Okay, we see the decree. Headshots, this one is gonna be a bit more tough. Can I submit one more build? I mean, if you want to submit it for the meme, sure, but I will not try it. I think I'm gonna reject the challenge. Getting headshots with the melee is a way to RNG. Oh. Well, I one-tapped him. That wasn't even mecha. That is normal, regular combat build. Not for the meme. I mean, you already submitted the build, so I don't know if I'm gonna try it, but if you want me to see and tell you if it would win, then sure, I can check it. I don't mind. I'm down to like check more builds. But honestly, I don't even remember how the Amanata was modded for, but this does damage, like a lot of damage. Like I've forgotten, it feels so normal. That's how good it is. And I'm not sure how much of it is done through Kome being herself. Okay. Oh, 666 bun rack, huh? Just for something to try, I don't care. Okay. Send it. Getting pretty bad decrease at least. So we can say that the damage of this is not like fully for me. You know? You know, this was weird. That didn't count as a Tenokai. Even though it did the animation and everything, it didn't count. But this one did. Weird as fuck, not gonna lie. Overall, I like this though. 43 million on that heavy attack. Pretty good. You know what's funny? I have Rolling Guard on this build. I think I only used Rolling Guard once in the whole mission. Oh man, I love this frame. Hey, wait, what was the build again? Gas exposure. Did I have Volcanic Edge? I think I had... Wait, I might have had the wrong build so far. Yeah. What is the extra mod? Elementalist? Yeah. Okay. So instead of Elementalist, it was Volcanic Edge. Well, shit. My bad. It wasn't even the correct build. That's crazy. That was kind of like Boru's build on Coma. You know? I want to do the entire mission, but I want to see like the difference. Alright. Let's see. We start with an 18. It doesn't matter, so just do 2 and 3. But I will not agree with that on Fuji, I'm sorry. Honestly, not bad. I think the one with the galvanized mode was better, but this one is not bad either. The one with the galvanized mode went omega hard, not gonna lie. So if you're doing something like this, maybe not even going any elemental would be better. Like, I'm not really feeling gas here though. Well, enemies that are far away, well, we can't do that. Side. Alright, there is a gas perk. You know, I'm not even getting like gas perks at all. I'm getting gas perks only from the heavy attacks. Wait, I'm gonna get a gas perk from like wait, there it is, I got one. Like every enemy is gone, so what does it do? I don't know. Alright. The submission was made? Okay, I will try when I get it. But this is weird, not gonna lie, Nakasta. Like, unironically, no elemental modes and this pure damage might be the play here for this build. That would make it super good. As it's recently around, the build is like kind of mid, but yeah. Still not bad as an idea. Nakasta, you get an originality of 7 and an effectiveness of 6.5 out of 10. Not bad, but we can do way better than this. So, Araikawa, I don't use any other frame than Nyx, so forgive me. But Nyx is amazing, what is there to be sorry for? The empty slot is flexile, as Kane is also flexile. I have Equilibrium Shard in this build, but if you don't want to dislot an Equilibrium, yeah, whatever. Lastly, I have no forma. Thank you. Wait, so... Oh, you did fit it. Okay. Smite Origin. Another gas. But this one is done way more properly, it feels like. Okay. So wait, we have no crit modes, right? Yeah, this has 0 crit modes. Okay, that's interesting. Silence? Wait, this is close to what I use. Chaos Sphere though. That's something I don't use. I have Chaos Sphere, I think. Yeah, I do. Okay. Do I need Chaos Sphere? I don't know. Silence is nice. I have Omikuji in mine. I like or Omamori, not Omikuji. I can do Chaos Sphere instead of Precision, I guess. I mean, if I use Precision, usually I one-shot people anyways, so this should be way better. Vortex! Wait. I gotta try it. I gotta try it in action. Vortex makes 0 sense. If it has some cook, this is gonna go hard as fuck. The thing is, radiation doesn't really utilize much when it comes to mix, right? Bro, this rework is disgusting, by the way. I forgot how dumb it is. I've forgotten how dumb it is. Like, what the fuck? I didn't even try that hard and it just does that. Wait, we don't have... Wait, I just realized. Hold up. It has a Amanata pressure vortex, but it doesn't have Tennokai. So vortex doesn't do anything. There's no way it does anything. What? Wait, how did it proc? I just proc. It just proc, I swear. I think that was my collab. That had to be my collab. Give me that overguard, bro. Dude, that's what it makes up to the rework is so good. That is crazy good. Tennokai isn't mandatory. No, but the thing is, like, what Amanata pressure does is when you heavy attack, you get a random status effect. But if you don't have Tennokai, then I lose my combo. And I need 8x combo to proc it. So it kind of loses that part of the mode completely. Also, this build is gas. And it has... what do you call it? It's gas and it has melee vortex. And I only procced it once, and I think the reason it even procs is my Kavat. What the hell? I'm just trying to understand what Vortex does, not gonna lie. Like, that's what I'm the most curious about. Just enjoy plus 330% damage main. Yes, I understand it's good, but he has condition overload, I think, in the build as well. Wait, let me see. No, he has Boru that's content. Okay, never mind. No condition overload. Okay. So we enjoy 330% damage. It do what it do. It's okay. Honestly, like, I still don't understand why Vortex. You have no way to rockets on your build, Araikawa. But as a build overall, this is nice. Wait, except peculiar audience. Hold up. Does it need to come from the weapon? Yeah, but he's not building for it. This is viral heat. Magnetic might is okay. Magnetic back burst laser. Okay, so primer pit is 100% necessary. That makes more sense. I remember why I wasn't using fucking electric on my build, because haha, all the other enemies, Starlock enemies, they can get flanked by heavy attack. Very fun. Yeah. I mean, okay, it's not bad, but this is mandatory to have Timer Hound or this. I don't mind it too bad. Let's try it and see the damage difference. This Hound should have magnetic in. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now we're broken a bit more often. We gotta do Chaos Sphere for the crits. And there we go, I guess. My Hound is somewhere, definitely. Honestly, it's not bad. It's just a bit lacking in terms of damage. But I like the fact that it doesn't have any crit mods. I like the fact that we're abusing getting melee vortex from elsewhere. Which is something I didn't see at first glance. Even though it's not super consistent with my Hound, it should be way more consistent with what do you call it? Sentinel, yeah. Should be way easier with Sentinel, but it's not that bad. Also, for some reason, I think that's Nyx is doing, but the enemy density feels like non-existent. But I think that's Nyx's 3 and what they're doing. Which is why I stopped using Chaos Sphere. I felt like Chaos Sphere was like slowing down missions by a lot. Oh, it's a good moment, Hello, attack each other, please. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, look at this damage, huh? That is, yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just still low damage. Lou, thank you for the follow. Araikawa, I'll give you for your originality a 8.5. And for effectiveness, we will go to a 6. Okay, wait. One sec. Let me see Divine's build again. As Divine, I gave it 9. Yeah, I didn't see why I gave Divine a 9. I think I'll give this a 9 as well, to be honest, because the no crit mods is very interesting. Like, nobody else dared to do that, and I can give an extra point for the effort of going with a no crit mod and getting crit from Nyx herself specifically only. That's pretty good. Good job, Araikawa. Adry, we have a Lavos Amanata synergy, and we are inspired by Ignis T on YouTube. So if you guys don't know, Ignis T releases a video about what 4 days ago, I don't even remember, but it showcases that Lavos plus Breach Surge, he can proc Breach Surge sparks through Valence formation. But like the sparks themselves can do electricity, gas, and whatever the hell you may need. Some vibe from Breach Surge and you can do electric proc now and will hit real hard. Also know the Breach Surge blinds enemies so they're susceptible to self damage. So we're doing pure magnetic melee vortex and electric lavos. Okay. Electric lavos. Sure. That's right. Bit late, it's 3 AM. Holy shit. How long have I been recording? my god, it's already 2 hours. Wait, how many builds we have? Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay. Alright, well. So pure electric on Lavos. I think most of it, Amanata pressure plus melee duplicate should do 2 statuses with every heavy attack. Wait, maybe. But it's hard to get yellow heavy attack with it. Holy shit. Alright, we are so back. This is melee influence, but without melee influence. What the fuck? Yeah, we're legit so back, by the way. This gets oh yeah, this build gets the highest, not originality, the highest thing, the highest effectiveness so far. That's for sure. We're so back. Does it only have yellow crit or yellow and above? Only yellow. You have to do specifically yellow crit. Look at this! What the fuck? I have the hound as well. Oh man. That is so funny. I lost it. Okay, well. Oh, my hound is doing hound stuff. Don't mind that. Don't mind that guy, guys. Oh! Rip. Okay, yeah, that's hound doing hound stuff. But like, this is not even like the best that you can do. Because like, I have hound. If I have panzer, this is probably even better. I gotta try panzer. Dude, you guys, by the way, if you keep doing like so many builds for build pioneers, we might use Balatra. Nah, it's cheating. But we might turn it to like Thursday or Wednesday. We only stream build pioneers. If we get like these many builds, so that every episode lasts like 3.5 hours or something, that could be pretty good. Like 3.5 hours to 4 hour stream, we only do build pioneers. Then other days we just stream normally. Either that or start earlier with them. Nah, I think what I said is probably best. You know what's the funniest part? I forgot to even use breed search during this whole thing. It's just killing everything too quickly. What can do? I wanna get a grouping from Vortex and then Breedsters and then, you know, do all the shenanigans. To see like full potential, but it's really hard to get that. This. I guess best is to just cast research on the start and then just go. Because otherwise I will not be able to get anything. Look at this. Oh, this is nuts. Oh no, bro. I think that's too much damage. Okay, So if you do like way higher level, this build probably like Omega Golden. Or like base telepath, I can't even see like the full potential of the build, so that's crazy. No, this I can't even 17 million. Okay, well. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This is like one of the most goated search I've ever seen. So yeah, Adry. Originality would get an 8 or 8.5. I think, but effectiveness, this is easy 9.5 out of 10. This is one of the better builds. Like, this is close to as good as you can go with a build like this. So yeah, you're in the lead. So Pathfinder, survivable. Use the Rigor Hound with Manifold Born for priming. Roll subsume over 3. What do you mean once again? I think you've only won once. Empowered Blades. Wait, in Naros. Pause the music right now. This guy wants me to play in Naros. In Naros. Listen, Pathfinder, you're a loyal viewer. I love you, man. In Naros. Oh my god, this guys, I'm so cooked. At least he has the polarity, but like, what the fuck? Roar. What? How do I survive? I had Mecha and Naros in my build in order to survive. I am mega confused. So Avenger Strike. No grace. I swear to God, if the gun doesn't have some sort of lifesteal, I'm gonna die. It doesn't. It does have duplicate though. 3 electric. Okay. Alright, let's go. Life strike shot. Yeah, there is no life strike. Like, how do I survive? Oh god. Okay. Oh, okay. This will hurt. Oh my god, please. You can't put me on Inaros. Doesn't have any main modes, right? Okay, great. I will go versus void enemies. Editing Moogly here. During the stream, it seems like I was fucking blind and I didn't realize half the stuff, as you can clearly tell from this episode already. So I was using, in fact, the next person's build while I was playing on Inaros with the other build. So instead of the melee fortification build that I should have been using from the get-go, I was using a melee duplicate build, which is completely different from the person's submission. I am very sorry, but I tried the actual fortification build, and I think the scores wouldn't have changed much, but I would bump up the effectiveness by 0.5. Also, a comment on it while playing, but why the hell doesn't Hunter Adrenaline work on Inaros S3? That shit makes zero sense, by the way. Right. Go my combatants. No, the Kavats are completely overpowered, not gonna lie, but it's just the only thing. It's there. Thank God for Mamori, by the way. I'm back to full HP almost instantly. Okay. I mean, what can I say? Swarm Kavat's OP, right? I think this is the most boring and doo-doo water build of stuff. I mean, it is boring. So, yeah. Duty water, it's not bad, you know. The swarm kitties are kind of carrying, but it's not bad. I'm gonna be real. I love how it says Scarab still level 3, but I have like MR 30, so it's max. It's so funny, by the way. Thanks again. Whatever, go my commands. Yeah, this is go my Sims, the build. I mean, hey, it's like not half bad, I guess. But making me play in hours is just unacceptable. Please. What arcane did I use, by the way? I completely forgot what arcane I have. What melee arcane am I on? Melee fortification. Okay, that makes sense. That is why. That makes more sense. He is going tanky Naros, and he's making him actually tanky. Okay, that's not bad. It's funny because I don't think I even have melee fortification. I think I'm using melee vortex. Well, more kind of hard carrying, but yeah. You know, fortification and arrows, I can dig behind that. That's not too bad. It will make him tanky if she could deal enemies that could kill him. No, it gives a lot of armor. It would genuinely make him like really tanky. So, you know, if you want to take like EDA, this is not a bad build at all. Like this works, honestly. We'll see how it does on the Acolyte as well. Guys, I'm using Sandstorm. So good. Go, my Kavats! Holy damage. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh man. So you know, verdict of this build. Kavats are indeed gaming. Quite hard. Alright, so Pathfinder. Why did you put me on an hours, bro? I understand, but like why? Let's do something. Originality, 8.5 thing. Pure electricity, fortification, and use an arrows to stay alive. Use the fortification and arrows to stay alive. I like it. I like the originality. Effectiveness though. You do stay alive, but your damage is yeah. So 7 out of 10 for effectiveness. But it wasn't as bad as it. Yeah. Bro, that's okay. Use the augment pressure. Nakasta dog. Overdrive should be multiplicative. This multiplicative. Okay. Mecha with Lycats. Okay, wait, what the fuck? Vauban's ability. Oh. Overdriver. That makes sense. He had, wait, he had 10% on the Amanata and he had 3% here. Holy shit, he searched for the build. Chief, you searched for your build well, bruh. I lost much damage increase. Tesla Bank is so base, it was one of the things I tested. It's funny. I know. Tesla Bank is kinda crazy. So, does he have anything? No, we can once again go to the void, because I like it. Makes it inconsistent as much as possible. I didn't hold it. I'm sleeping. That's mega for you. Also, the build doesn't have Archon Stretch, which is basically free. Very sad. Like, Archon Stretch is genuinely so free. Also, wait, what the fuck happened to my 3? Oh, it lasts for like nothing. Okay. Yeah, Tesla Bank is nice. I like it. But it's kinda weird to having to find the enemy. But I like it. This build, once again, a bit weird. Amanata pressure, but not using Sanokai. He says he doesn't have all one or the Amanata, so I'll give him a pass for that. But in terms of like how the build is, you know, I have to actually fucking rate it and shits. Yeah. We got Sada's damage, this is the best one. Oh. Honestly, it's not too bad. Like, yeah, sure, it's not too bad. Oh, and then I got into the Xmas. Okay, well, we're kind of taking it back. Is this mecha set doing its thing? Interesting Woban build though, in general. Like, I don't know. Oh, I have an Abolic, true. That also does a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Fairly interesting as a build, but very weird. I mean, yeah, it works, but the single target damage is kinda... It's electric in general and magnetic for shielded factions. Like, I don't mind the idea. It's a decent melee duplicate idea, but it didn't work so well. Because the crit chance is a bit too low. Like, it says there, 76% crit chance, but it's actually less. It's way less. It's 50. I don't know why it shows that, but yeah. Chief. You get an originality of 7? And an effectiveness of... Actually, 7.5 is duplicate. and effectiveness of 6 out of 10. Editing Mowgli again. So let me get it straight, Damas. You reviewed the same exact build twice, and you ranked it differently because of the warframe that was used. And you ranked the Naros build idea higher than the Vauban build idea. Am I getting that right? Okay, now we can move on. Cofafrigus, another new guy. Warframe is Kome. Subsume, what is S3 with Magpul? Oh, her 4? Oh, you want me to pull enemies into her first to prime them? Well, I can just press 4. Dude, honestly, I don't know. Amanata Acricron. Holy Boltax. What do I do here, chat? This guy has Amanata Acricron. I was gonna send another shit over flame build, but gang, it's crazy how I actually can find a bad one. Gang, if you send one, I'm gonna die. Look, I've been doing this for the past 2.5 hours, and I still have like a lot more builds, I think. I'm down using Conway though. Jesus, bro. What's Boru? Yo. Wait, wait, lend it. Hello. I will give back after the test. This is perfect. Holy shit. Wait, how did you cook like this? Boru has cooked so hard right now. What the fuck? Oh, as well, thank God you can formate again. This is such this is such a shit episode. Oh my God. My forma, bro. Okay, at least the build is correct now. Okay, never mind, it has Bleeding Willow, but there. If there was a Simmering Blight build this week, I would have snapped, bro. I swear. Archon Sword to casting speed to Violet Equilibrium, 1 effectiveness energy orb. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna play my Kome the way I know her, and that should be enough. He only wants me to play Kome so I can prime enemies, basically. No other reason. Just Forma V. I have Forma everything V. I need to Forma a dash. I have Anabolic Pollination. This is cheating. Wait. Give me a second. Give me back this guy. Jesus, bro. The fact that you have the exact Raven is so crazy. Like, it even has a negative. It's that good. So we can replicate the build 1-to-1. Just go it. What can I say? Wish it didn't have crit damage. Crit chance. Oh. So you can do like duplicate shits? I can see that. Oh my God, Tom's Fortune chat. Let's go. Okay, we're getting red crits. See, opportunities reach here. What I've been saying. It comes up big. I understand pool interaction also. I just don't have pull as a subsume. Otherwise I would do it, but I don't have pull. And it seems like because pull is like a good grouping ability, I will have to get a mag, a normal mag and subsume. I don't mind doing that, honestly. So good damage, obviously, but basic build. I think it has no elementals though. If I remember correctly, this had no elementals. And if it does, then... Oh no, never mind. I remember it doesn't. It does have Prime Fever. Prime Fever and what? No? I think Prime Fever only. Prime Fever only, no bomb. Basically what I tried on the other build and it worked really good. It's kind of this is kind of the same build as the other one, but what I did to it, which made it better. Okay. See, now with the critical hits giving me cold, now this is gonna break completely instantly. But yeah, that's comedy. But yeah, I like the idea of Toxin only. Toxin only good. How are the Amanata builds going? Pretty good, honestly. We haven't had any build that is below half. Like, below 5 so far. Which is really good. I'm really proud of you guys. So far, all builds are good. Headshots, we reject. Form the melee weapon as well, so we'll get one right now. Electricity, that's more like it. Jesus, bro. How many 4+ Panzer equals explosion? That is so crazy. Okay, we got melee. Finally. Oh, Mania is gonna get obliterated, bro. Completely obliterated. Alright, well, it's good. Dashlet, thank you for the follow. It's 2:30 AM and I woke up 3 hours earlier than usual today. I need to see the next weapon, even if I become the brain rotting motion. Oh man, I think I'm gonna do a poll, but you guys will have interesting choices today. I already have like the ideas that I'm gonna do. Dude, Cofafrigus, this build is interesting. Like, I genuinely like this. I like the idea of it. I like the fact that... Oh, he has vicious frostbite. Did I fuck up again with the build? Second time. With this fucking build. Going toxin instead of viral. Yes, I did. What the fuck? What is the wrong wound? Whipping wounds? It is whipping wounds. Can't even get a verdict around here. Wait, so this is viral course? Bruh. Bruh. Okay, I mean, I'll try to see effectiveness, but that... Okay. I'm gonna be real. if this was here alone and this was whipping wounds, I would give this way higher score probably. But let's see if it's like better. I'm curious. If it's better effectiveness, at least there's that. Like just with one more difference, it became from like kind of cool build to like minus 1,000 fucking you know, the credit score minus 1,000 credit score instantly. That is so crazy. The thing is, as well, right? The interaction he's proposing about Pome, grouping them and getting them primed through her first ability, you know, it's cool, but at the same time, like, the Build Pioneers thing is for Amanata, not Pome. Almost dead. I wasn't careful there. The best part about Kome solo is that you literally cannot die after a while. Like at the start it can be kinda difficult, but after a while, because you have so many decrees, your operator literally one-shots anything. So last gasp will always get you up, always. Oh. See, now we're kinda gaming this. Now we tanky, for real. Just like that. Honestly, I'm just playing because I'm liking Kome. Not like testing anything, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, and basic build. Does it work? Yeah, sure, it's good, but yeah. If you had no element Cofafrigus in this one, it could have scored really high, but right now as it is, originality 5, effectiveness actually originality like a bit lower, 4, but effectiveness you get a 9. It's definitely one of the strongest builds in here today. Not the strongest, but one of the strongest, definitely. Take a break maybe. I mean, what's the point? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and yours, like 5 builds left basically. Shoshin, recommended warframe any, but attack speed buffs help. Mine is Wisp. We'll see. So, Afflictions, Gas, Cold. He has nice colors under his games, this guy. They look like mine, kinda. I have my saturation a bit up, so I think his saturation is even higher. Oh yeah, Boru. I'm get your even back. Oh, Marquise Meridos! Oh my god! Holy trade! So, you wanted attack speed. You're getting attack speed. So this actually uses the combo that we've seen many times so far. A bit more range, no critical damage besides Galvanized Steel, which is interesting. Let's see it. Let's see what it does. Gas Cold. I'll go versus Grenier to like stress test this as much as possible. Because gas versus Corpus is, yeah. It is what it is, you know? We'll see. Hopefully it's good. He recommended Swift Momentum. No wind buffs were slotted for Tenokai. Could fit a Magam or Organisator over Vicious Road, but this is not desired. Corrosive Projection works well. Arcane Strike, Blending Willow forward combo. Viral from Pet or Nourish. Okay, well, I have Hunts here, so Viral from Pet. I mean, we'll see. We have a bit of attack speed there. Like what? I'm just spamming Tenokai as much as possible. This is it. That's it. It's peak. Look, the Tenokai spam. It's so crazy. It's not. I'm lying. Ah, if only it wasn't Discipline's merits. Would have been so much better, but... Look, I'm gonna be real, the damage is... Holy shit, why is it so bad? Why is the damage so bad? OP effectiveness 50 out of 10. Dude, the damage is really bad. What the fuck? Look, 9,000 gas procs. Like there are some procs that deal 300 damage. Wait, I'll just spam E for a bit. What the fuck? That's... Even the slash procs, 57k, wow. Okay, sadly this will have to get the lowest in terms of effectiveness, but it's pretty original. Affliction slope working on frozen enemies. Alright, this has afflictions. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, afflictions freezes them, but... No, afflictions is not bad. It actually works. What the fuck? I'm seeing it work. It just doesn't do much. Yeah, like, look, these guys have 9 gas procs, but... The gas procs, what they do is increase the range. Look at this! Look at this! That's the heavy attack damage. What the fuck? And I like RNG this last proc. I didn't RNG from like Amanata pressure or something bad. RNG'd something great. Jesus. I'll be real, that's... It didn't hit, sadly. So, Shoshin. You get originality a 7.5. But effectiveness, you get a 3.5. That is not working, sadly. At all. It simply doesn't work. I'm sorry. Pint. Gameplay loop, hold 1 3 for corrosive, press 1 to heal up, pathful advance, jump, aim, glide. Hold E until you fall, slide for movement. Repeat. Modus setup on primary. Modus impact. Fracture. What? Wait, he's using more. I mean, it's an arrow vantage build. It's similar to what we have, but this one is using Wrathful. Modus signal. So Modus set. Okay, this is a bit more interesting. Never mind. What Modus set does is give you primed sure-footed while you're in the air. I'm sorry. I just find it way too long. You got Strike and Reaper. Okay, so Reaper is nice. I think that. When I realized what the Modus set mode does, I was so disappointed. Not bad idea. Sad that the Modus set doesn't do much for you. That would make this a bit more interesting with the fact that we wouldn't need to slot in Patadium, but it's all good. Oh yeah, double jump strength. I was not looking at my screen. I was not looking at my screen, man. Okay, I mean, Motorset's package is, you know, yeah. You should at least do it to a wisp. Yeah, that's the plan. That's my main wisp to get that. But I need to have the Auriformis, you know, or the Omniformis. Sorry. I'm on. Oh no, never mind. For a moment, I thought I was on Comey. Bro, I'm tired. What the fuck? That is crazy. I thought I slept well. I guess not. I gotta sleep sometime. Like, damn. We gotta be ready for tomorrow. It's big patch tomorrow. Big patch day. Okay. Lost some damage from, you know, not using the corrosive on Lavos. But I kind of want to see, like, what this does, you know, without the corrosive on Lavos. I think that would be really neat. Because it seems like it can work, probably. We don't have it anymore. Yeah, honestly, this can work without Lavos. Lavos is just a bit overkill. Especially since he had like Wrathful Advance, that is like way too much. Also, since you have Lavos, going for Corrosive on him is not like... I can think of 1,000 more interesting things to do than Corrosive. Like the magnetic electricity thing Adry did is like way more interesting. Okay. I mean, damage is nice, but yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. I can say this is working. Interesting playstyle too, where it forces you to stay in the air with the model setup. It's not too bad, Pint. So, Pint, welcome to the show. You will get an originality of 8 and an effectiveness of 7. I don't give you higher effectiveness because you're using Lavos and, you know, normally your build even has Wrathful. That is super overkill, but even without Wrathful, this can work kind of fine, which is, you know, good. Good. So, we have Reginald. You fucking easy give me my Raven, please. This is the smallest screenshot I've ever seen. What the fuck? Oh! Oh, please tell me you made this work. You would never. You screenshotted my build. Oh, this guy. This guy. I swear to God. No. No, I want the middle finger. Fuck off, man. Okay, well, bro, the song we were listening to is called "Clueless Strip," and I think we hit it right on the money. Not gonna lie. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go back a bit. Is this? Okay, and then just go from that. Overall, you know, not bad builds today. I'm just whatever. So Chris, we have Affliction's Gas. Okay. Let's see. Chris, try on Affliction's Gas with Opportunities Reach. Okay. And Discipline's Merits. Wait, both of them. Okay. Wait, this is... Now this is what I'm talking about. If this works, I will score high. Definitely. That is super interesting. Using both of them. Nobody else even... Not even I could think about that. Wait, using both of them. So, let's go Trailing Spire. And use the Wisp build because he wants me to use the attack speed there. Where's the... I'm gonna use this fashion. Once. Let's stress test it. Is this the second final build? Well, this is technically a final build. Boru has sent an extra build because he wanted me to try it. I'm not gonna rank this at all. Because he already sent one at the start. And his build actually scored quite well. Let's see what Crisp does. $192k. Oh fuck. I didn't weave in 10 of that. Correctly. It's fine, I'll just restack it. All good, bro. Wow, that blast broke. What the fuck? Please. Dude, this is it. Seems like Affliction is basically doing nothing. No, Afflictions is goated. What do you mean? It's knocking them up and then it creates gas clouds that deal like 600k. Holy shit! Okay, yeah, this is. Bro will do anything but use neutral combo. I'm doing neutral combo. What do you mean? This is the neutral combo. And once it ends, I'm weaving in heavy attack. That's what he wanted. But I can't just spam neutral all the time. I need to like move and shit, you know? I'm used to the other stance, yeah. No worries. Also, the neutral block combo also can proc Afflictions as well. So if I use that, that can also work. That's fine. Like doing this one, it knocks them down. Afflictions in this stance is pretty loaded. This stance is not too bad with Afflictions, but yeah. Other one is just very good stance. Kinda. Bit more boring. Normal also adds slash, which is funny. Alright, let's see what it does to the Acolyte, and then we... Okay, 10 million. I think it will do well against the Acolyte. We'll see. No, the thing is, I can't believe how good adding 2 Tennokai is. Like, these heavy attacks, they're genuinely doing a ton of damage. That is the most important part, or the most insane part, I think, about this. Like, the fact that the 2 Tennokai actually work this well. Look at this. Look how it K procs. Thanks. Like that's almost your entire health bar, just with a heavy attack. And then the Gashabae comes in and kills you. Alright, well. You know what's the only part I'm kind of scared of? Because this has taken so long, a lot of people have left, so I'm not sure if we will have enough people to vote for the next weapon. I hope we do. I really hope we do. Like, please. Maybe I tag people on Discord to come vote or something, I don't know. Crisp, our final build. Originality, actually, I don't know originality yet. I know effectiveness though, that's a 9.5. I don't know what originality though. Because, like, 2 Tennokai, hook as fuck. The rest of build, kinda normal. Then him and Adry, so I'm going back to Adry. Ah, this is hard, man. What the fuck? Alright, was 7 originality? You think so? I don't know. Double Tennokai was something like it didn't even cross my mind, especially with this. It works so well. Both win. 7.5 maybe. Yeah, because it's you would win after. But like, one is Lavos, other is nothing. Yeah, but it's one is full Lavos interaction that works only with Lavos. Other is kind of like regular build with double Tennokai, which is like super good. I don't care about winning. Alright, well, I'm doing 8. I'll let you both win, because I don't feel like selecting either of you directly. I think both of your builds were exceptional and kind of open-minded. Surely Chris wants an unroll. I mean, if he doesn't, it's not an unroll. It's a veil driven. You can get anything. Maybe he wants it. I don't know. It's whatever. But yeah. How did you both win? In my opinion. Even worse. What do you mean even worse? That's the whole... Okay, well, whatever. Honestly, yeah. I'm happy with this. I think both of these builds deserve to win, definitely. So I'm happy with both of them winning. Okay. Well, time to showcase my build real quick, which was this one. And I think I'm gonna change this to animosity, because yeah, it will work better. But yeah, this is what I do. And I'm kind of surprised I didn't see this. Especially with Churling Spire. This mode is kind of goated. But yeah, my build focuses around slash procs and enduring afflictions. And I'm gonna showcase real quick how it looks like. It's not like way too good on damage, but it does pretty good. It does okay. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that I didn't see an enduring. Was pleasantly surprised at all the arcane duplicate setups. Yes, me too. Me too. I really like seeing duplicate, not gonna lie. Is it basic 100% or final? I think it's basic. But Amanata has good status. Let me check. Let me fact check it. Enduring afflictions. But 100% status is still low. Like normal 60 modes just give 60%. Taxed additively with status chance bonuses. Yeah, so it's additive. But it doesn't matter. It's still really good. And the idea is you use slam attack to knock them up, and then because they're knocked up, enduring afflictions does its thing. Then they explode after they're knocked up. So it's not a slam build, it's slam to lift them and then absolutely one-shot them because enduring afflictions plus all the status effect. You know? And also the occasional like really high damage blast proc from the heavy attack. It can do well, but the main idea is the affliction stuff. I mean, it works. It's not too great in terms of effectiveness, but the damage is like really fucking good. When you get like a tanky unit, so you can see the damage, it actually kills them very quickly. Like we killed an Eximus there, you didn't even see it's an Eximus. You know. Kind of weird that you're going Blood Rush and then that mode, but not Whipping Wounds. It's a contest about being original, but sure, Boru. Pop off King. Pretty cool because a build that utilizes both heavy attack and slam attacks. Yeah. That's kind of what Divine did, but Divine was focusing more on the slam attack itself. I'm focusing on what happens after. I'm just saying because you were talking about afflictions like a build ago. Yeah, I removed afflictions from my build. I used to have it, but I wanted to change it to Animosity and forgot. Because Animosity was better. After some tests that I did. Or slam lifts enemies and then affliction sprungs or something. No. If you... So, in theory, you can do this and then afflictions multiplies the slash proc. But usually, the most enemies that I'm seeing, I'm not, like, touching them before they're airborne. So most of the time, afflictions was not as good. And as you can see with the damage on those heavy attacks, sometimes that this is way better. It utilizes both. It's nice. I like it. Look at that. Even without afflictions, whenever you get a blast proc, they just... Yeah. And if you don't get a blast proc, then they are all airborne and then, you know, enduring affliction moments. Pretty cool. I did a lot of changes on this build. Like I tested having like, you know, extra slam attack damage and all that, but I like this one at the end where I don't actually use any slam attack. If I remember correctly, I took out slam attack for like other stuff. I also tried a lot of stuff where it came to like blocking and using blocking in order to gain combo and using that in order to Tanokai or some shit. Build up above another pressure really quickly, but that didn't work either. But I'm satisfied with this. This was really nice. Melee Vortex needs some love. See, I think you're wrong, because the Melee Vortex builds we had, like especially Adry's, really good, you know? Anyways, close to 100 kills per minute. Come on. Like, one of the two winners of today's episode is a Melee Vortex build, you know? Anyways. Very good submissions all in all. Like, look at these scores, guys. Like, the lowest score, I think, is this one. With 7.5 and 3.5, which is average of 5. No, it's average of 5.5, actually. Or 6. Wait. No, 5.5, yeah. Okay. So the lowest average was 5.5, and every other build was, like, pretty good. Honestly. So, really good job this week, guys. But, it's time to do the poll for our next weapon. And you guys are either gonna hate me or you're gonna love me. The poll has started. And for those wondering, the next weapons of choice were either Mace's Regulators, Ivara's Artemis Bow, Jade's Glory, or Titania's Dex and Pixia. I don't want to spend Forma on poop Exalteds. Listen, bro. All of the Exalteds I said are goated. All of them. I specifically chose like Exalteds that are underappreciated, in my opinion. Dex Pixia is overpowered. Same with Regulators. Glory is underappreciated, and I think the most interesting one is Ivara. GG, fuck you, should have went to sleep 3 hours ago. Nah, you gotta be joking. Not expecting this is like super weird. Not gonna lie. But I'm gonna be really glad if I see the winner I'm expecting to see. Alright, the poll ended, and the winner is Titania's Dex and Pixia, which was super close next to Ivara's Artemis Bow. Ivara's Artemis Bow had 5 votes and Dex Pixia had 6, with Jade's Glory having only 1 vote. If it was me, I would either choose Ivara or Titania as well. Like, I think those two are the most interesting one. Gonna ban Zara's? No. Zara Blast Oxen, because it does not one-shot everything in the game. Yeah, if I see that, that's one originality though. You're gonna hate me for my Titania submission? I mean, listen. I expect to see some great things, honestly. And I think you can do some really sick stuff with this, because I've tried so many type of builds with Dex Pixia Prime. And most of them worked. So I have high hopes for this one, honestly. But, you know, Zada Blast Toxin and Archon Continuity gets a 1 originality, 100%. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's episode of Build Pioneers. The longest one so far, a lot of build. And if it continues that way, we might need to make the stream, you know, just one day doing Build Pioneers and then streaming other days for other stuff. But it was fun, I liked it. Thank you everybody for watching on YouTube, and I will see you on the next video.